$5 billion. That's what Elon Musk spent building a single factory in the middle of nowhere. Critics called it madness. Investors questioned his sanity. Traditional automakers said it would never work. Today, that factory produces more batteries in 1 year than the entire planet made in 2013. It's so massive that 107 football fields could fit inside, and what happens within these walls is something the automotive world has never seen before. But here's what nobody tells you about the Gigafactory. The real secret isn't in the robots, or the batteries, or even the billions of dollars invested. The secret is something far more dangerous to every traditional car company on Earth, and they know it. In the next 10 minutes, you're going to see inside one of the most restricted facilities in the world. You'll discover why legacy automakers are now desperately copying everything Tesla did here. And by the end, you'll understand why this $5 billion bet changed everything. But first, we need to go back to where it all started, because the problem Musk was trying to solve seemed absolutely impossible. And when everyone said it couldn't be done, that's exactly when things got interesting. The impossible. They were building electric cars, but there was one massive problem. Batteries cost a fortune. Production was painfully slow, and global supply couldn't keep up with demand. Do the math. To make electric cars affordable for regular people, battery costs needed to drop by at least 30%. Every supplier Musk talked to said the same thing. Impossible. Maybe in 20 years. Maybe never. Traditional car companies were comfortable with this answer. They could keep building gasoline cars and blame expensive batteries for why electric vehicles weren't viable. Everyone accepted this reality. Except Musk didn't accept it. Instead, he asked a question that seemed insane. What if we stopped asking suppliers to solve our problem and built the world's largest battery factory ourselves? The automotive industry laughed. Building a battery factory from scratch would cost billions. It would take years. No car company had ever done vertical integration on this scale. The risk was astronomical. While critics were busy explaining why it couldn't work, construction crews were already breaking ground in the Nevada desert. What they built next would make every automotive CEO lose sleep at night. Entering the beast. Walking into Gigafactory 1 is like stepping into the future. The building stretches 5.3 million square feet. That's not just big, that's incomprehensibly massive. Walking from one end to the other takes nearly 20 minutes at a brisk pace. But size is just the beginning of this story. What's actually happening inside is where things get wild. The factory operates on a principle that breaks every rule of traditional manufacturing. Raw materials enter at one end, finished battery packs that power Tesla's exit at the other end. Everything happens in between under one roof in one continuous flow. Here's what makes this terrifying for competitors. No shipping components across the world, no waiting for suppliers, no delays. Complete control. When you control every single step of production, you can move at a speed that's impossible for everyone else. Picture this. Massive rolls of electrode material, wider than a car, are being coated with active materials. These electrodes are sliced with surgical precision, stacked, and rolled into cylindrical cells. The tolerance? Thinner than a human hair. The production lines never stop. Batteries are being created at thousands per minute, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a river of batteries flowing through the factory with hypnotic precision. But what you see on the production floor is only half the story. The real magic is invisible. Because what's really controlling this factory isn't human, and that changes everything. The invisible. Brain throughout the entire Gigafactory, thousands of sensors are watching. Cameras are recording. AI systems are analyzing every millisecond of production in real time. This is where Tesla's true advantage lives. The factory doesn't just build batteries, it learns. Machine learning algorithms detect microscopic defects that human eyes cannot see. Predictive systems know when a machine will fail before it actually fails. In the module assembly area, robots move in perfect synchronization. Mechanical arms pick up cells, test them in milliseconds, sort them by quality, and assemble them into modules with zero wasted motion. It's choreographed at a level that seems almost alive. Each robot isn't following a simple program. They're connected to an AI network that optimizes every movement, every decision, every action across thousands of robots simultaneously. When one robot discovers a better way to perform a task, every robot learns instantly. But here's the part that keeps competitors awake at night. Tesla also manufactures the electric motors and drive units in the same facility. Copper wire is wound into stators with such precision that each motor is perfectly balanced. Everything needed to power an electric vehicle created under one roof. Traditional car companies are structured completely differently. They have dozens of suppliers in different countries making different parts. When they try to innovate, they have to coordinate with everyone, negotiate contracts, wait for approvals. It takes months or years. Tesla makes a change and implements it tomorrow. But the real genius wasn't just what they built, it was how they destroyed the old rules entirely. Breaking the math. Breaking the math, here's where Tesla's bet paid off in a way that shocked even the optimists. When Tesla started building electric cars, battery packs cost around $1,000 per kilowatt hour. At that price, electric cars would always be luxury items. The Gigafactory changed the math completely. Through massive scale, vertical integration, and relentless innovation, Tesla drove that cost down to approximately $130 per kilowatt hour. That's an 87% reduction. Read that again, 87%. This is why you're now seeing affordable electric vehicles. This is why Ford, Volkswagen, General Motors, and every other automaker is now frantically building their own megafactories. This is why the entire automotive industry is being forced to transform. But Tesla didn't stop there. They're now producing newer 4680 battery cells, larger, more powerful, and even cheaper to manufacture. Each generation of battery technology is developed, tested, and scaled inside the Gigafactory environment. The factory roof is covered with solar panels, generating clean energy to power production. The goal? Create electric vehicles using entirely renewable energy. A closed-loop system that traditional fossil fuel-dependent manufacturing can't match. And here's the kicker. While Tesla was perfecting this system, they were also building more gigafactories. Berlin, Shanghai, Texas, New York, each one learning from the previous one. Each one pushing boundaries further. But what happens when you multiply this factory by 10? The answer is already reshaping the world. The domino effect. The Gigafactory didn't just change Tesla. It triggered an earthquake across the entire global automotive industry. Every major car manufacturer watched what happened in Nevada and realized they had no choice. The old business model was dead. Either build your own battery production at massive scale or become irrelevant in the next decade. Ford announced billions in battery factory investments. Volkswagen is building 6 gigafactories across Europe. General Motors partnered with LG to build massive facilities in the United States. The Tesla model became the blueprint, and everyone is now copying it. But here's what makes this truly historic. It's not just about cars. The Gigafactory transformed entire communities. Nevada's Gigafactory 1 created over 7,000 direct jobs and thousands more in the supply chain. So what does this mean for the future? The answer might surprise you. The revolution isn't finished. Here's what most people miss about the Gigafactory. It's not just a factory. It's a declaration that the old rules no longer apply. For a century, the automotive industry operated the same way. Gradual improvements, incremental changes, supply chains stretched across the planet. Safe, predictable, slow. Tesla looked at that system and decided to blow it up completely. Build everything yourself. The $5 billion factory in the Nevada desert didn't just make batteries. It made the electric vehicle revolution real. And that revolution is just getting started. If this deep dive into the Gigafactory opened your eyes to what's really happening in the world of advanced manufacturing, like the video and hit that subscribe button. We're uncovering more revolutionary technologies that are reshaping our future. Drop a comment and tell us what you want to see next.